So gone are all the practice runs. This is when the teams need to start to give of their best in a bid to go all the way. Tweaking and experimentation now behind them. Margins of error reduced to zero. Peak performance needed to get through these most gruelling and unforgiving of qualifiers. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So 4 years in the waiting, and finally it is here.
Yeah, we can't wait to get going.
Can he finish? There's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he's quick to snatch it back. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Face to face with... He's having a shot! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 11 minutes is number 25.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's picked his way. There's the shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their and the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's having a shot! Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, easy pickings there. Closing it up. Decent chance! No, it's wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Saudi Arabia have the chance to go the other way. He's a shot. Goes for a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
Takes a shot! And he's hit it too high.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Abdul Hamid. What a throw in. Out again for a throw in. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run, and a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Abdul Hamid. Elects to cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
It's gone for a throw-in. And the finish! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. He's got away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Abdul Hamid just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Indonesia really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Indonesia are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're just settling back into this second half. Shapes to shoot! And that's past the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Could be danger here. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Shoots! And again! And that's wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Quick look, then plays it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Threads one in. Oh, it's played into the real chance! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Chance! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's away. He's through. It's one-on-one. Shot a goal! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
58 minutes is
How many? Just how many? Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Indonesia, after 62 minutes, is number 11.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's through now. He's had a shot! It's in! It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And now he has two.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and will...
Big chance! Oh, taken with style. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
67 minutes is number
Well, their manager
25.
seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That ball looks a good one. Can he finish? He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, what a mistake! Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Adero ploughing through the middle, and the shot! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 1.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. And the shot! It's there! They are There is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 75 minutes is number 7.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chance, surely! No, that's just wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chance for a shot! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Altero. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Has been indicated.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the...
Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Look at the space here. Shoots! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority.
And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cross to the back, header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He's in a great position here. He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that's well seen too. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
very true. And I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
And that was nowhere near his best. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played down the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Ball comes in. Could move up a gear here. Hernandez thinks about the shot. Serginho. So it is still 0-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Serginho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's Hullet. And it's Messi. And this is Drogba. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Hernandez. Hernandez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's neat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe, Serginho does well to get it back. Great ball, decent chance! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. And he's lost his man here. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Dixon. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Serginho. And here's Drogba. Picked out brilliantly. Rooney. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet. And here's Musiala. Oh, super ball. He's dealt with that really well.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Musiala. Oh, well played, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And we have our very first corner. Ribery! Loose. That's another chance! He's got a goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here.
Shapes to shoot! Done it! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That is a brilliant interception. Beraldo. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And the through ball.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Quality ball. Now it's Rooney. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Drogba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serginho. No foul, says the referee. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Hernandez. Robson. There's no flag. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Robson. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the...
Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
This is the time you need that pace.
And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Ribery. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Ribery demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now there's a chance, surely! They would have been quick to recover this.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi driving, Messi! Well, now it's come back out to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That has been cut short. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Drogba.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the shot! Robson. Messi. Now Robson. Ribery, given the lift of his goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. Bastoni. And the number on the board is 3. Foot in. And it's Messi. And that will be it. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Rooney. Now it's Griezmann.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball over the top. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, brilliant! The captain has surely won it!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So, a breakthrough already. Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Rice. Griezmann. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well timed, excellent interception. And he welcomes it in. Hernandez. Robson. For Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, cracking ball. Robson! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi. And it's Lewandowski. Neymar. It's Neymar! Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé. Robson. Hernandez. Short changes him with that pass.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Red Star clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Robson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Rooney. Robson. Griezmann. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in space and looking for options. Trion can get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passing nice and neat. He's being urged to shoot. Messi. Conte. Hazard. And it's Conte. That is a great pick out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Koundé deals with that comfortably. Griezmann.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar. Neymar. Neymar! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, they've got it again. Quality ball. That ball looks a good one. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. keeper's dealt with that. And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one. Rooney. And here's Griezmann. Engages and forces him off the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's on it, can he get away? Nicked it back promptly. Griezmann. And they're back on the ball again. Robson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Adams, this time surely! And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rooney demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Griezmann! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neymar. Neymar takes aim and crosses. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good running with the ball. Tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. And here's Rooney. Griezmann. He's in a good... And the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment. He gets big, and he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Xavi Alonso, that's really well manoeuvred. In with the challenge. Well, they could break here. Neatly clipped into space. Rice. And it's Rice. Robson. Kante making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Azar. And he's had a hit! Nice defending, it's got the job done. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's a shoot!
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Corner
7.
number 2 then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 13. Griezmann. Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
Guardiola!
Il numero 10.
Oh, that
Messi.
was a brilliant
Numero
save.
15.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Guardiola. And here's Lewandowski. Shot could... It's Azar! He has done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Red Star go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Neymar. Nice interception, well timed.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's the chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. Robson really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. So what can they make of this? It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Here's Lewandowski.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Robson. Messi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Lewandowski. Nice sequence of passes there. Hazard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. That's going in strongly.
Robson. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.